Why does that work so well, that pairing?
Well, this definitely isn't our first rodeo together. Going into year 3, kind of being somewhat of a duo, and off the field, we're I would probably say we consider each other our best friends. Everything that we do off the field is pretty much done together. Neither of us do too much, so whether we're at home, we're on the game together, or if we're trying to grab a bite to eat, it's always the two of us. Tanner made a comment the other day. He saw us, doing our little recovery thing in the treadmill, in the pool. You guys are inseparable, and I would say we are. So our relationship goes far beyond on the field.
And there were obviously a lot of people wondering what this offense would look like, especially the run game, given all the changes. A day like today, where you and Chez run so well, what do you think that says about the identity of the offense? Especially for fans who are wondering, is this team still going to win?
Yeah, we're RBU at the end of the day. The offense, regardless of what type of philosophy it is, or what the title of it is, it's going to go through the backs. Coach Spalding always says we're the adjusters of this offense. So regardless if we're trying to run the ball, we have to do a great job in doing that. If we're trying to throw the ball, we got to do a great job in protecting and catching the ball. So like I said, we're the adjusters of this offense, and whatever we're trying to do, we got to make it right. And today, obviously, we had a lot of success running the ball. But that might not always be the case. It might not always go for 300 yards. But whatever we're trying to do, we just do our part to the best of our ability and try to make it right.
Braelon, you mentioned your relationship with Chez extending far beyond the field. How much does that help when two guys are both wanting the ball in their hands and both want to carry the load as much as possible?
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, it's easy. Being as close as we are, we both want to see each other succeed. We both have the same goals. So when one of us is doing well, it just pushes the other to do well too. I mean, I saw Chez break 89, and in my mind, I said, okay, now I got to try to one up him. Probably didn't, but you try your best to, and he wants that for me too. So I think that's a big part of our success. And I also think that being close off the field helps you hold each other accountable. When one guy isn't playing up to his standard, or he's not doing the right things on or off the field, you can kind of get into him a little bit. And we respect that out of each other, and makes us who we are, and it pushes us to be better every day.
What do you think of Tanner as a leader, and what do you think of how he played today?
I thought he played well. Obviously, he would probably not be too happy with his performance, but at the end of the day, we won the game. And he did a great job managing the game and managing the offense, especially his first time being out in Camp Randall, with a packed stadium, and the bullets were really flying. I thought he did a good job, communicating with all of us. Nothing was really, we didn't have any confusion on the field or anything. So in that way, I thought he did a great job. Obviously, there's room to improve for everybody, and he would definitely like to play better the next few weeks, and I think he will.
You caught more passes today than you had in any game before. You said in the preseason you got 50 passes. What do you think has been working for you, or what worked for you today? Like, why is that something you think can carry through this season?
Obviously, when you're trying to go to the NFL, that's something they're going to be looking at. Obviously, being a bigger back like myself, that's something that they're not going to expect much from me. So I just want to be able to put that on tape as much as possible. And just constantly, pretty much every day during camp, I was on the jug, just catching 20, 30 balls after practice every day. So just getting more comfortable catching the ball in different places. Getting a lot of reps with Tanner in practice, in indie periods and things like that. So just trying my best, and hopefully I can continue to have that type of impact in the pass game. Obviously, I would like more yards, but just getting the ball in my hands in whatever way.
You said the goal was 50 catches, of course, training camp, but to lead in week 1, to have 7 receptions. I mean, did you truly envision that? What was the reaction like, knowing that you led the guys in catches today?
I didn't know that, but it's cool, I guess. Just trying to do my part as best as I can. Hopefully, like I said, can keep getting incorporated in that way. And I didn't know how many really I had until I saw it on the screen. But any way I can get the ball in my hands is good with me.
You're on pace for 91.
91 catches, that would be sick.
So, Braelon, with the temperatures out there, I think it was second hottest, for a Camp Randall game. Just how did you handle the heat? How do you the staff handle the conditions that were out there?
I didn't think it was that hot, honestly. Like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, we were in much worse conditions. So I didn't think it was too bad at all.
You said that Chaz is taking a major step forward against maybe last time. When you said you were going to see really big.
Obviously, we've all gotten better, but Chez has been a dog since he got here. Obviously, he's had a couple unfortunate injuries that have kind of not allowed him to play up to his full potential. And like he said, he told me the other day, this is how he's felt going into the season. You saw it today. That's just what he can do when he's healthy. I think people were really, truly, kind of sleeping on Chez, and that's not something you want to do. He's a one play away. Like you saw today.
Can you go through his 89-yard run from your perspective? What you were seeing as the play developed?
Yeah, just obviously great blocking up front. He made a cutback on the first safety. I thought he was going to try to take it to the opposite pylon. After he made that second cut, I was like, no. But, he made it work. And we kind of laughed about that, too, because he's notorious for that, getting to the second level, kind of weaving and doing whatever. But he made it work, man. It was awesome to see.
Which just said some people can describe the running back combo as like a 1-2 punch. Called you and Chess a 1-1 punch. Do you view it that way as well?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we both. Chez was a starter when I got here. He was the first man on the field. Now that I'm the first man on the field, but at the end of the day, he's a top tier running back. And I think that we saw what people were saying in the offseason. We're just gonna leave it at that.
The juice, the energy it gives you guys, seeing that 89-yard run, and the energy that it creates for you guys. What did it do for you?
Yeah, like I said, it was just kind of obviously very happy for Chez. He longest play of his career. Had a great start to the season, but it makes you want to kind of one up him. And I think the next drive I had my first touchdown. And, that's just like I said before. We just push each other to be better. Hopefully, we can do that every single week. That's the goal.
So,